Grab your magic circle for this Mat Pilates class. This is the Benniebarrefitness Pilates studio. We're going to start out in a seated position on the mat, holding the circle straight out, lengthen the legs away, and we're going to C-curve, roll back partially, hold here, lift the magic circle overhead and back out in front, and lift up to a tall spine. Exhale, curve back, circle overhead, back in front, and lift up tall through the spine. C-curving back, scooping and hollowing, circle comes overhead, and then we lift up nice and tall through the spine, making sure that as we come up that we're not slouching, but we're sitting up really tall with the shoulders over top of the hips. Coming back, arms up, thinking about the arms framing the face and making sure not to change the position of the body as we lift the arms, really work through that core and roll up to the top. Now we're going to take this into the full roll up. Come the whole way down onto your mat and then squeeze that circle 3 times. And then exhale as we peel forward, maintain that C curve and squeeze in 3 times. Rolling back. And we're going to inhale as we lift the circle overhead, 3 pulses. Exhale as we tuck the chin to the chest, roll forward in that C curve. Inhale, 3, 2, 1, pulses there. Exhale as we roll back, making sure that through this exercise, as we are rolling up and rolling back, that's on the exhalation, and the inhale is when we squeeze that circle, 3 pulses. We're going to increase the level of difficulty here. Bend the elbows and bring the circle close to the chest. Give 3 squeezes here. Exhale, roll forward and reach the arms out long. And rolling back, bringing the circle to the chest. Squeeze in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, roll forward and reach the arms out long. And rolling back, squeezing the circle in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale as you roll forward. So when we hold the magic circle closer to our body, it starts to feel more challenging, like the neck pull. So the further that we have our arms away, the easier it is to roll through that motion. And the more our core has to work as we hold the magic circle closer to our body. Next, we're going to challenge that roll up in a different way. So we're going to go ahead and place the right foot on the inside of the magic circle. Left foot comes to the top. And now rolling back 1 vertebrae at a time, arms coming up to frame the face. Inhale, exhale, roll forward and reach your arms out beyond the magic circle. And rolling down. So we want to stabilize the magic circle with the foot on the bottom. And we're really challenging ourselves with the foot placed on the top in this position. Don't forget to utilize your breath here. Exhale as you're rolling forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, arms come overhead. Switching the feet here, the left foot coming to the bottom of the circle and the right foot coming up on top. Exhale, roll forward, reach and stretch, and exhale as we're rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Really think about stabilizing through the body, rolling through the spine 1 vertebrae at a time, and engaging that core to stabilize your movement. And last time rolling down here. Next, moving into the double leg stretch, we're going to put the feet to the inside of the circle, pressing out on the ring. And we'll reach away, circle the arms in. The head, neck, and shoulders are peeled up, gazes forward over top of the legs. We reach out, arms and legs to 45 degrees, snow angel, and circle those arms back around to the legs, pulling yourself into the circle as you pull those knees in towards the chest. Reaching away. Reach and circle, bring back in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, circle everything back in. really maintaining a neutral pelvis here, not letting your back sway or change position on the mat. Extending the legs straight and coming into the double straight leg stretch, lower and lift, keeping those feet to the inside of the circle. Those feet are pressing out into the outside of the circle as we lower and lift away. Really important here to maintain that neutral pelvis. Exhale as we reach away. Inhale, return with the legs, making sure that your pelvis isn't moving and your back isn't swaying. Your rib cage is staying neatly stacked. Last one here, reaching away and drawing back in. We're going to move next into the rollover. We're going to keep the feet to the inside of the ring, pressing out into the ring, and we'll exhale as we roll over. Now flex through the feet and roll down one vertebrae at a time through the spine. Feet come back out to 45 degrees and we point the toes as we lift over, flex the feet as we roll back down. Good. Inhale, feet come away. Exhale, peel up and over. Inhale, flex through the feet, and exhale, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Last one right here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. From here, we're going to bend the knees into a tabletop position, and we're going to use our ankles to press out into the circle. Small pulses, squeezing, extending the feet into the edge of the circle. Now we're going to keep those feet actually to the inside of the circle, and we're going to flip over to a prone position on the stomach. From here, place the forehead down on the hands, and we're going to lift the feet up and away and lower back down, still pressing out and maintaining that circle steady there. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lowering back down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Just relax and lengthen through the neck as you are resting your forehead down on your hands. And we're just working through that back here as we lift and lower the legs. And next we're going to move into a little play on the single leg kick. So we're going to come forward onto the forearms, press the pubic bone into the mat, and we're going to bend the legs, squeeze in, working through the hamstrings with both of the feet while we're pressing out and maintaining that hold on the magic circle. So we're going to exhale, pull that magic circle towards the bum as we bend the legs, work through the hamstrings, and then lengthen out and float the legs. And one more here. We're going to reach around and grab onto that magic circle, bring it up in front of us. We're going to be moving onto the swan, handle down towards the mat, and both hands on top of the handle. We'll inhale as we peel up and away as we press down through the circle, and exhale, coming down. Inhale, lift, press down into that circle, gentle bend through the elbows as you lower back down. Inhaling, lifting the body, and exhale, coming down. Peeling the body off and away from the mat one vertebrae at a time and melting it back down in the same way. Think here about keeping the shoulders rolled down and away from the ears and maintaining a nice long neck. Neck stays in line with the spine, gaze lifting as our body does so. And the amount of height that you lift up will just depend on the flexibility of your low back. This time as you lift up, you're going to hold in this position and using both your palms, press down through the circle. Press, 2, 3, 4, making sure the feet stay in contact with the mat. Now roll back down and press through the circle again with your body down on the mat. Continue pulsing here, pressing through that circle, and release. Next, we're going to turn over back onto the back, and we're going to take the magic circle to the inside of the feet. So the feet are on the outside of the handles, pressing in. And moving back into the double leg stretch. Feeling a little bit different here. We have to balance to hold that magic circle, hold the engagement by pressing it there. Inhale, lengthen feet and arms away. Exhale, circle back in, maintaining that neutral spine, making sure that the trunk is stable, the back is not swaying, and you're not getting any extra air behind the back. We also keep the head, neck, and shoulders lifted, gaze forward, and we're stable in that area of the body. And into the double straight leg stretch. Keep that head, neck, and shoulders peeled up, hands behind the head, squeezing at the ankles as we lower and lift the legs. Maintain that grip on the magic circle. Last one right here, and lifting up, we're going to flip back over onto the stomach, and this time we'll put the magic circle in between the feet to the outside, and we're going to lift and lower through the legs here again, just taking our feet to the outside of the circle this time. Exhale, lift, inhale, release. And last one right here. Go ahead and come up onto the forearms, bring the hands together, and we're going to exhale, squeeze those legs in and bend. Bring the circle towards the bottom, work the hamstrings as you kick the legs in towards the body. And reach behind, grab a hold of that circle. We're next going to go into a swan dive, holding the circle in between our hands. So we'll press the circle into the mat, lift the body high, and then exhale, dive forward. Inhale, catch and lift. Circle comes down to the mat, and we press the back up high. And we exhale as we dive forward and extend the circle out long. Keep a nice round through the spine, and we're going to eliminate here the catch with the magic circle. So we'll just hold momentum and keep rocking back and forth while we hold the circle up overhead. Good, bring that down. And right here, we're going to press ourselves back into a rest pose for a moment. Lifting up, we're going to turn over onto the back side and go into the leg pull up. We're going to place both feet on the inside the magic circle. Now take the left foot as we lift up into that reverse plank position. The left foot is going to come to the top of the circle, and we're going to take pulses down. Now switch legs. Right foot comes up on top and pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now lift the leg off the circle, come back to rest, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Take that foot back inside, left foot comes to the top of the circle, and we're going to lift and lower back down to the circle. 3, 4, and 5. Bring it back inside. Sometimes adding that little prop makes it all the more challenging, and fold forward and stretch. We're going to flip over now for the leg pull down. This can be really challenging to keep that circle in place. Right foot stays to the circle, left foot comes out on top, and just get a hold of that circle, come out into that plank, and then press down, pulsing through the circle where you're trying to stabilize in that plank. So rather than lifting and lowering the leg or rocking back and forth, we're pressing down into the circle. Draw the knee in and extend out. Again, draw the knee into the chest and extend out over top of the circle. Draw the knee in and extend out. Now we're going to draw the knee into the chest and reach inside the circle and then over top. Reach inside, into chest, over top. Chest, inside the circle, chest, over top. Good, let's switch the feet here. It's hard to stand on that circle and balance it here. Let's take the other leg. We're going to get the ankle over top of the circle, extend into that plank, and pulse down through the circle. Really challenging to balance it and keep it upright. Now draw the knee in towards the chest and take it above the circle. 3, 4, 5. Draw the knee in, press through the circle, knee in, press above, knee in, press through, knee in, extend above, knee in, extend through, knee in, extend above. Good, and bring that leg down. Go ahead and release that circle. Coming back over to the back, we're going to go into the teaser, arms up overhead. We're going to lift the legs and the upper body at the same time and come back down. We're just using that as a place setter in between the hands, the circle here, and coming back down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift into teaser. Inhale at the top, and exhale, coming back down. Good, again, exhale, lift, open the chest at the top, and exhale as we fold back down. Now, if you'd like, you can join me in something a little bit challenging here and fun in the teaser. So place the handle over top of the feet, and we're gonna rock with the teaser. So we'll roll back onto the shoulder blades the way that we would in the open leg rocker or rolling like a ball, although our chest stays open at the top like the open leg rocker, but we're holding onto this magic circle and stabilizing the legs, holding in this teaser shape. It's kind of a fun little challenging exercise to involve the magic circle in. And fold forward and stretch here. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're interested in taking online Pilates classes with me, you should check out my Patreon account. I have the links in the write-up below. There's a Mat Pilates tier that's extremely inexpensive where we have regular classes just like this one, and I also teach you all of the classical Pilates exercises. I'll break each exercise down into a video where I teach you how to begin this exercise, do's and don'ts, and how to progress from a beginner level to an advanced level practitioner. If you feel like you struggle with these more fast-paced videos because you're not as familiar with the Pilates exercises, this is a great place for you to come and learn. There's also a barre tier where you can take fun weekly barre classes with me and see all of my exciting and fun barre choreography set to popular music. I also have a Springboard Pilates tier where if you've got a springboard at home, you can take online Pilates springboard classes with me, at least one class a week, including bonus videos and all of the Mat Pilates how-tos and springboard Pilates how-to videos. And if you're interested in all of those, you can sign on for everything Benniebarrefitness Pilates Studio and get all of those tiers all into one. Thanks so much for watching, and of course, check out my channel where you can find more Mat Pilates, more magic circle workouts just like this one, barre and springboard Pilates. I'll see you guys next time in the studio.